Well, Arik, a lot like Brock, is a unique talent. You know, their skill set. Arik's a little bit different in that Arik has wide receiver background and route running. Good with the ball in his hands, run after catch. Where Brock's background is more get the ball in his hands, H-back, fullback, run after catch is probably the difference. So as Brock needs to continue to develop his route running, he's one of those guys just get in his hands. And he's got better catch radius than I thought, where Arik is more of a route runner. He's been in that, I mean, in terms of what he's developed, almost like an air raid Y, you know. So that's been a part of that. Both of them have unique skill set. We didn't know exactly what we had with Brock. We knew he was rare in how he worked and how every day he came. How that developed and kept going, you know, we kind of fell into it, you know, as you just kept going, like, you know, like we knew he was fast, and then all of a sudden that UAB catch and run, like, I don't know, that's different. You know, the GPS says one thing in the field, feel like, wow, that's pretty good. We got to keep trying that, you know, or I'm just an idiot. And not having Darnell, because Darnell's a unique talent, but he has the foot issue and you can't use him, and he's a unique talent. And keeping him healthy, keeping all those guys healthy because they're different. You know, that's probably the best way to put it is, you know, who are your unique skill sets that you can take advantage of matchups. That Wes Welker at one time was an X for the Dolphins. And trading him to the Patriots turned him into a Hall of Famer, playing the F position. You know, certain guys, certain backs, if you utilize their skill set, you're going to enable them to excel, and that's what we're paid to do. It's fair in the fact that I do like to throw it. I think people think that I don't like to throw it. And I'm paid to score. I'm not paid to win. I'm paid to add as part of that, but to score. But I'm also paid to be responsible to winning. And so there's a big part of that where they think that Kirby dictates what we do on offense. No, he dictates that we be smart. He dictates that we be explosive and that we utilize our personnel and do everything in our power to win games for the University of Georgia. And that's what we should be doing. And believe me, when I'm thinking game plan wise, I'm thinking about how we can be explosive and yet how we can run the ball to help us be explosive. It all fits together. And you can't control the game if you can't run the ball comfortably. You can't. You cannot control the game. You can have a bunch of statistics that make it look better, make you feel better. But if you can't run the ball comfortably, you can't win the game. And that's from a guy who likes to throw it. And my whole background's wideouts and quarterbacks. So I do want to throw it. I enjoy throwing it. 2 years ago against Mississippi State here, we couldn't run it. We didn't run it very good at all. That was on me. We threw for 400 yards, thank God, and we won the game. Cincinnati, we turned it over a bunch and didn't run it nearly as well. Well, luckily we could throw it. I think the biggest thing is, are you able to, when you're not having success at one or the other, you're not just one-dimensional. You're not just a running team where, okay, we get behind, we're having trouble throwing it, or we're a passing team that when we have to run it, we can't. But you know, it's out there. It's part of it. It's unfair because you have to do whatever you need to do to win the game, and that's be explosive and not turn it over.